Holly and Frontier both started oil businesses in the late 1940s with interests in Canada and the United States. In 2011, the companies merged to form Holly Frontier Corporation. In 2018, Holly ranks 206 on the Fortune 500 list. This was a 70-point improvement from 2017, ranking Holly one of Fortune's top movers in 2018. George J. Damaris is CEO, and they employ 3,522 workers. The Dallas-based oil refiner produces gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, lubricants, and asphalt. The Woods Cross location was purchased from ConocoPhillips in 2003. This location produces 45,000 barrels per day. My family purchased our home in 2014. We live 2 miles from this refinery. There are 3 refineries in South Davis County. The refineries were here before me. In fact, I have a Tesoro pipeline running through my backyard, and they have easement. The refineries were here before me. Still, my property value has increased, and as a local stakeholder, I have to be realistic about the negative impact. You might expect clean mountain air when traveling through the Rockies, but here in Salt Lake we have a dirty little secret, an inversion that happens annually. When snow is on the ground, a warm layer of air moves through the higher altitude, sealing the cold air to the valley floor, trapping in pollution. It's not unusual for Utah to report the worst air quality in the nation that lasts for days or weeks, and it hurts to breathe. The blame for pollution is placed on the shoulders of employees who must travel to work in cars. The main source of pollution is automobile exhaust. The motto for Utah is industry, and local legislatures usually greenlight any business expansion project. Still, it is hard for neighbors and stakeholders to turn a blind eye to the black billows of smoke coming out of the refinery smokestacks daily. Another concern for local neighborhoods is safety. There was a fire at the Holly Frontier Refinery in March of 2018. According to Zacks Equity Research Report, the production at Holly Frontier was temporarily reduced after the fire to 30,000 barrels per day. In the explosion before the fire, oil was spewed as far as a mile away. Frontier Holly took responsibility for this cleanup. Despite these types of challenges, Holly Frontier is operating profitably, and their stock has a buy recommendation from many analysts based on third quarter results. I accept Holly Frontier as a necessary, ugly part of our current socioeconomic structure. Toward reducing my fossil fuel consumption, I have added solar panels to my house and I ride share to work. I participate with Utah Mothers for Clean Air and sign petitions to let legislatures know I want clean air for my family. I know people who work at the refinery, and I'm happy that they have good employment. I look ahead to a time we no longer need refineries, and I will do my best to spend my money toward that goal. My next car should be electric. Holly Frontier shared in their Corporate Citizen Report 2017 their plans to reduce pollution to both air and water in their local communities. Quoting from this report, in 2017, our Cheyenne and Woods Cross refineries developed ambitious programs to reduce water use. They involve treating and reusing waste streams for processed water, improving the of steam condensate, and reducing steam consumption. This is in addition to significant reductions already achieved at the Navajo refinery, which reduced water usage to less than 30 gallons of water per barrel of crude. Regarding pollution, Holly has installed flare gas recovery units at 4 of the refineries to minimize flaring by collecting gases generated during the refining process that would otherwise be combusted at the flare. The gas is treated to be removed of sulfur and then used as fuel to support the refinery manufacturing process. Doing this increases efficiency, decreases emissions, and saves money, as it offsets the amount of fuel gas purchased in their refining operations. Still, even as the population of Utah increases to support new industry, Holly is also trying to expand. The Holly Frontier expansion plans have been met with pushback from neighbors. I am also a neighbor that says no to the expansion plan.